Hi there, welcome back to Let's Cook with Michelle. Today I am going to make some chicken pinwheels, kind of chicken roll-ups. I've got some ricotta cheese, fresh Parmesan, garlic. We're going to pound the chicken breast out thin, stuff it with cheese and different vegetables, roll it up, cook it in my air fryer, and then slice it so it makes nice, pretty little pinwheels with the veggies inside. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mix my ricotta mix for inside. I have original ricotta, and I'm only going to use half of this because I don't think I'm going to need all of it. Okay, and now I have garlic salt. Not going to go crazy on that. A little bit of that goes a long way. And then pepper. Thanks for joining me today. I appreciate it. I hope you feel free to check out all of my other videos. I've got quite a few different things. I'm always looking for suggestions on Let's Cook with Michelle, so keep that in mind. Garlic powder. Parsley. Fresh garlic. All right, so I've got that jar used up, but I know I'm going to want more for other thing here. So that's the end of that garlic. All right, so I've got all of these ingredients in here so far. Now I'm going to do some fresh grated Parmesan. I used this Parmesan right here. I grated up a bunch of that. So I'm going to put some inside, and I'm also going to put some on top of the chicken. So going to sprinkle some inside, and we're going to leave some for on top of our chicken at the end. I've got some fresh spinach. I chopped it up in littler pieces. Going to mix that up, and I'm going to put this fresh spinach on top with the chicken to make it look nice when it's done. So I believe I've got everything in there. Oh, sun-dried tomatoes. Those came in this jar here, and it was kind of like an oily base, so I put them on a paper towel and then chopped them up in little smaller pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and dump these in. I want this to have lots of flavor. It's going to be nice and bright and colorful. You could easily make a sauce to drizzle over your chicken, but today I'm not. I'm just going to do it plain, and I'm going to air fry some fresh asparagus along with my chicken, and then we'll have that together in a meal. All right, it's looking nice. The color of the sun-dried tomatoes in there is nice. And I'll get to my chicken in a minute. The chicken I did marinate in Olive Garden Italian dressing. I love their dressing, so I've had that marinating for a day. All right, so this is all mixed. I have my chicken breasts. I had a number of chicken breasts, and I took them and I sliced them lengthwise to make 2 out of each one so that they're thinner. And like I said, they marinated in Olive Garden Italian dressing. So I'm going to go ahead and put them on some parchment paper, and then we're going to tenderize them a little bit, thin them out more. This is messy, so you can do this in a bag, but I just do this to kind of seal it in. So now we just tenderize it. Okay, last ones are pulverized. Let me go ahead and get these on the plate. Clean this up a bit, and then I'll be back. Okay, so now you just take a chicken breast and Put a little bit of your ricotta mix into it. Probably should use a spoon for this. Like this. And then just roll it. That's why you wanted it really thin, so that it can roll nice and easily. So I got that one done. The shape of it kind of depends on how the chicken breast pounded out, but there's that one. Last time I made these, obviously I make things different every time, but the last time I made chicken roll-ups, I put them on my rotisserie, but this time I want to air fry them. I want to keep all the ingredients inside so nothing falls out. My hands are already all in this, so I'm just going to use my hands to grab what I want. And make sure you stick the cheese back inside so it doesn't fall out. This one got a little mangled. Oh well. Okay, so the last things we want to do is I have some asparagus. I'm going to get these ready to go, set them aside. I'm going to air fry them along with the chicken, but I'm going to cook the chicken longer because I want my asparagus to still be crispy. So what we'll do in our asparagus is I'm going to do some butter and garlic, always garlic. And I have some freeze-dried spring onion. All right, so I'm gonna pop that in the microwave, melt it, and then we'll brush that on the asparagus. And then for the chicken, I love this Cajun two-step. It has a little bit of a kick to it. I absolutely love it. I made homemade mac and cheese the other day, and this was amazing put on top of the homemade mac and cheese, just to give it a little extra flavor and kick. It was awesome. So if you haven't tried this, I recommend you try it. I like it. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get a little bit of, where did it go? All right, so now I have some spinach. I'm gonna stick some of that spinach right to the chicken. Give it a little bit of extra color, and spinach is good for you, so why not? All right. And now the rest of my fresh grated Parmesan. Okay, I'm going to save that little bit of Parmesan on top of the asparagus. So right now, here is my chicken. It's ready to go. I'm going to pop it in the air fryer at 375 for 20 minutes, and I'm going to check it and see what the temperature is at, but that should be enough. I'm ready to put my asparagus in. I've got 10 minutes left on my chicken in the air fryer. I did choose to kind of fluff my asparagus more. I put salt and pepper on it, parsley, and some more fresh grated Parmesan. So this should be really good. So I'm gonna pop this in the air fryer for the last 10 minutes with the chicken. Okay, the chicken and asparagus have beeped in the air fryer, so let's check them out. The asparagus, oh, that looks good. And my chicken. Okay, so I let the chicken rest for a few minutes. You can see all the ricotta in there. I didn't want all the cheese to come sliding out, so. All right. I sharpened my knife so that this would hopefully cut easily and not ruin the pretty inside. All right. I'm going to carefully put this on my plate here. You could do cranberries in this too. That would be awesome. The red just gave me the thought of that you could also do cranberry. Grab a couple asparagus. All right, and it is all ready. There it is. I'm excited to try this. You know, it's always a concoction here. I usually don't make the same thing more than, you know, once because I just change it with whatever I have, but this sounds good. Let's try this. Best part, let's test it. All right, I'm gonna try this one right here. Could just pop the whole thing in your mouth, but gotta eat like a lady. Try anyway. That is really good and moist. Because I marinated it, I air fried it. I made sure I didn't overcook it because I air fried it. It only took 20 minutes. But that's why it's important to pound the chicken out so it's nice and thin so that it does cook through and not have a hard time cooking through the whole center. There's the ricotta right there in the middle. The spinach, sun-dried tomato, all the seasonings. That's wonderful. You could put a sauce with it, but it's so juicy and moist that you honestly do not need to have a sauce with it. And I'm a sauce girl, so. Okay, let's try an asparagus. I only did these for 10 minutes because I didn't want it to be overdone. I'm hoping it still has some crisp to it. Okay. The salt, pepper, Parmesan, butter, garlic. That's excellent. Thanks for joining me today at Let's Cook with Michelle. I really appreciate it. Please make sure you like and share. I'm trying to pick up and get some more followers, so if you could share it with people, I would really appreciate it. I'm on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok, and all of my full videos are always on YouTube at Let's Cook with Michelle. Have a good day. For research purposes, I'm going to eat some more of this. Just because I better make sure it's okay.